something I hear from a lot of people when they're coming into Medicare is that it's free, right? That I've worked my entire life, I've paid my Medicare taxes, now I'm 65, now I get my Medicare, and there's no cost to it, correct? Well, if you're one of those, you might be in for a big surprise. I'm Keith Armbrecht, founder of Medicare on Video. I help people across the country make the right Medicare choices, and I can absolutely help you as well. One of the best parts, there's no cost to allow me to help you, so hopefully you'll take advantage of all my information, and I'm happy to do what I can to make sure we get it all right. If you stay till the end, I'll show you how to download my book, Medicare Made Clear, absolutely free. I cover just about every piece of Medicare, and it's easy to read, easy to understand. I'll show you how to download that right now. For right now, we're going to talk about Medicare Part B premium. That's the big part of Medicare when you come in, and there's absolutely a cost. So you have Medicare Part A, Medicare Part B. Part A does not have a premium as long as you have worked 40 quarters over your lifetime, so 10 years, then there's no premium on Medicare Part A. Medicare Part B, a different story. And a lot of people just don't understand that. And a bigger part of it, it's income adjusted, so it can be significantly higher if you continue to have income once you're already into Medicare. I'm going to go over through all the brackets right now to show you so we can plan and prepare, because it's super important that we don't get surprises in our retirement. And a lot of times people come into Medicare, they aren't necessarily retired. They may still be working or certainly have income properties or investments that produce income. Important to understand this because it's a big difference. So right now you have a base premium on Medicare Part B, which right now is $170 a month. Another thing people get confused on, you're going to pay that no matter what. Whether you stay on original Medicare or whether you go on a Medicare Advantage plan, you always have your Medicare Part B premium, $170 a month. You'll see these TV commercials where they talk about giving it back to you. You know, that is for certain zip codes in the country, and literally little to no income whatsoever, you might be able to qualify for some give back on Medicare Part B. But if you have any income whatsoever, including Social Security income, you're going to have that Medicare Part B premium. So if you make under $91,000 in adjusted gross income, so it's called MAGI, Modified Adjusted Gross Income. You can talk to your accountant on exactly how he figures that out. But if it's less than $91,000, that's your premium, $170 a month for Medicare Part B. Now, if you come into Medicare and like me, I'll still be generating income. I'll still have investments and things of that nature. So based on your adjusted gross income, I'll talk in just a minute about how they figure that out and what they look at. But the next category is between 91 and 114 single, or 182 and 228 filing jointly. It's going to raise that premium up to $238 a month. So from 170 to 238, goes up from there. From 114 to 142 filing single, or 228 to 284, $340 a month in Medicare Part B premium. You can see where this is going. So let's jump right to the highest level. If you are a high income earner, and you know that's a matter of perception these days on what is considered high income, but if you file jointly at $500,000 or more, or I'm sorry, that's single, or jointly at $750 or more, that $170 premium now goes to $578 a month for your Medicare Part B. So you pay $400 a month more than what the majority of people pay for their Medicare Part B. Now, whether that's fair or not, different story. You can leave me a note in the comments if you think that's fair. Should the high earners pay that much more, even though they've paid their taxes all their lives, just like everybody else? But this is kind of the way things run right now. So where it really hits you is if you are filing jointly and it's you and your spouse coming into Medicare, that doubles. So you can see that's going to go up $1,200 or so, just about, on your monthly Medicare Part B premium. So that's just the Part B premium. This also factors into Medicare Part D drug plans. It is also income adjusted. It's not as severe as the Part B, but it does raise the cost if you continue to have income. Now let's talk about how they look at it. So what Medicare does is they look 2 years back. So they don't have access to your tax information now or likely even last year. They have to look 2 years previous. So if we're in 2022 right now, they're looking at your 2020 taxes to find your adjusted gross income back in 2020, where they're going to apply this formula on your Medicare Part B premium. Now, what if you made money back then, but you don't make the money now? Big issue, and certainly a lot of times people retire where they did make that kind of income 2 years ago, and now they don't. So now you have to do some work. So they're not going to take your word for it. You're going to have to file an appeal form, and this is called IRMA, is what this process is. It's IRMAA, IRMA. And it is what you need to do. If you go to my website, MedicareOnVideo.com, you go right up here to the guides and the form section. I have just about everything you need on my website, whether it's for this or just about anything else. And you can see right here we have an IRMA appeal form. And then right in the next row, we have a brochure on how to file an IRMA appeal. So you absolutely want to do this if you do not make the same income now that you did 2 years ago. And you can see the categories right here on, where you're going to fall in and what your premium should be. So make sure you do that. And then I'm going to make another video on Medicare Part D shortly to show you the income adjusted premium there. But it's important to understand all this, and that's what I do, is help people get it all figured out. We get the best value for our Medicare, make sure we're doing it right, because it's just super important. So I hope you found this helpful. I'm going to show you how to get my book right now. Have a fantastic day. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I hope you found it very helpful. Here are a couple other things that you'll also find helpful as you go through Medicare. The first one is a copy of my book, Medicare Made Clear. You can download it right now for free. I've put a lot of time and effort into this book, and you'll see I cover just about every piece of Medicare, and I've written it in a way that makes it pretty easy to understand. Now, I also have videos throughout the book, so if you don't want to read through all the information, click on the video and I'll explain it all to you right there. You'll also find all the links that you need to either sign up for Medicare or things that you're going to need now or in the future when things come up related to Medicare. So take just a minute, go to MedicareOnVideo.com/free book, and you can download it right now. Now also make sure once you're in Medicare that every year you come back and visit Medicare Price Check. This is my other website where I make it super easy for us to compare our current coverage against new plans that may be less expensive. And remember that Medicare supplements are standardized, so it doesn't matter which insurance company we use, we'll still have the same Plan G or the Plan N that we have now, but hopefully we can get it at a lower price. So visit MedicarePriceCheck.com. Real easy. We'll email you the quote. If it makes sense, then we'll do it from there. So I hope you found all this helpful. Have a fantastic day. Hey, don't go anywhere. These are some of my most recent videos right here. You can also find the link right below this video to download my book, Medicare Made Clear, absolutely free. You can also subscribe to my channel right here. So please download my book, watch some videos, subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.